Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network. Welcome back to the show. Leonetti Bester joining us here again today, the owner and operator of Mother Earth Aesthetics. Excited she joins us back here from Fort Wayne, Indiana to talk more about, well, radiance, making you feel beautiful, look beautiful, and helping out that skin and body because it makes us feel good. Welcome to the show today. How are you?
Thank you. I'm doing well, Jill. Thank you so much. How are you?
I'm doing well, excited for the holidays, and yourself?
Yeah, I'm doing well. Today's my big 40th birthday, so
Oh
I'm
my
just,
gosh, happy
yeah,
birthday. Hey,
thank
it's a
you so
birthday
much.
edition. Oh,
Yes,
congratulations.
yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel great. I feel great.
And why do you feel great? Because you are taking care of yourself. Self-care with
You
Mother Earth,
got it.
right? Tell us a little
You
bit
got
about
it.
yourself and company, sweetheart.
Okay, so I am a registered nurse of 10 years and also a licensed esthetician of 20 years. I am the owner and operator of Mother Earth Aesthetics, where we do all things skincare related to facials, dermaplaning, chemical peels, body sculpting, body contouring, buttock lifts, you name it.
Oh my goodness. How do we
Yeah.
contact you, sweetheart?
You can reach us at 260-255-6557. And also online, you can find us at www.mearadiance.com.
Beautiful. Thanks so much. Well, we're excited you're here joining us. And I know you mentioned protecting our natural radiance. It's what you do. Tell us,
You got it.
go a little deeper into our skin and our body and some of the things that can benefit us.
Okay, so well, the motto with protecting your natural radiance is that at Mother Earth Aesthetics, we don't want to make you feel like you've been done up. We want you to still feel natural. We want to enhance your natural radiance. We want to enhance your natural beauty. So everything that we do there, it's not that we're going to go over the top and be dramatic or anything like that. Now, if you want dramatic, we can do that. But we're all about just making you feel beautiful within your own natural skin, not having to live up to beauty standards of society, which they constantly throw at us, but just
Mm-hmm.
making you feel good, making you feel great within your own self, taking time out for self-care because we tend to forget to do that these days with the busy world that we live in, with taking care of family, taking care of children. We forget about ourselves a lot. So at Mother Earth Aesthetics, we just want you to have, that peace of mind for the hour and a half that you're there, and just to refresh and rejuvenate and just keep yourself healthy in that wellness aspect.
Ah, beautiful. And by the way, the website, how we contact you and phone number?
You got it. Website www.mearadiance.com and telephone number 260-255-6557.
Beautiful. Thanks so much. And what else did you want to kind of, dive into today? You're providing customized different facials and
Mhm.
treatments and post-operative care, it's sculpting. Let me
You
ask
got
you,
mhm.
what do you want to discuss today? And I think it's the perfect time to remind everyone about the holidays and our gift
You
cards and
got
your packages.
Yes, and so those deals they end on the 21st, so you have a few more days to get those in. Our gift card specials, we have $100 gift cards on sale that you purchase for
Yeah,
$75. We have our $200 gift card that you purchase for
love it.
$150.
Mm-hmm.
You have our $500 gift card that you purchase for $400. So you get more bang for your buck. Also, our body sculpting packages and facial packages are 30% off. And with the body sculpting packages, there is a free waist trainer that's included with that. And that's a $65 value. And also, all of our products online and waist trainers are 30% off from
Amazing.
now until the 21st.
Wow, this is
Yeah.
exciting. This is great stuff. And this is what we want. Uh-huh, uh-huh. For the
Yeah.
self-care aspect. And what seems to be the most popular treatments you have happening?
Most popular treatments are of course, customized facials and body sculpting treatments. So hopefully I would love, I prepared my before and after pictures. So hopefully next session we'll have an opportunity to see that. I'm having some camera difficulties with toggling that. So hopefully next go around we can show that. And I do have a couple butt lifts examples in there and kind of how that happens. Um, but yeah, back to the customized facials, that seems to be pretty popular. I have, well, a lot of people are into Botox. So although I am certified to do Botox and fillers, I do not do that in my practice, but I do offer a facial. It's called Beyond Botox. And what that does, it includes a dermaplaning and as well as a firming. It's called firming peptide, but what that's going to do is tighten your skin right up as though you've had Botox, but it's non-invasive. There's no needles
Ooh.
involved. It's just a simple mask that we use. And it gets rid of those fine lines and wrinkles. So clients absolutely love it. I love it. And it works.
Ah, I love that. It's funny you said it. Look at my forehead. Is it moving? I'm
Mhm.
like, I need Botox. I haven't had Botox in a long time, and I just feel it moving, and I just don't like it. I just don't
Yeah.
like it. But I know, a lot of these non-invasive treatments can really help with that skin tightening as well.
Mhm.
So I'm curious. Okay, this is good stuff. What else do you have?
Oh, what else as far as skin tightening? Well, again, the radio frequency
Mm-hmm.
that is used for skin tightening with the heat production. So that is going to produce collagen in the skin. And also we have the microcurrent treatment modality, which that is, it kind of sends a pulsating type of sensation through your muscles, and that kind of lifts your face too we call it a non-invasive facelift, so to
Okay.
speak. So yeah, you get the effect of a facelift with just a simple tool.
I love it. I love it. Can you lift other areas of the body, like the underarms or anything like that?
So
Or
not with the microcurrent
okay.
tool, because that one's specifically made and contoured for the face. Ooh, I wish I was in the spa. I could probably show some of these tools, but I don't have them with me.
That's okay.
Um, but not with that specific tool. I don't get into any body lifting with microcurrent as far as that. So as most as I do is the vacuum lift therapy, which again that can kind of enhance your buttocks and your breast, as well as help reduce cellulite in the body. And usually the biggest areas for those is, cellulite on the buttocks and the back of the legs, front of the legs. So yeah, that's how we use that kind of machine and tool.
I was going to ask, what about
Mhm.
cellulite? And I say this, all ladies have it, but maybe there's some
Yeah.
that don't. I don't know. Tell us.
Well, the more we age, so cellulite, what that is, it creates kind of, if you think like of a honeycomb, it creates kind
Mm-hmm.
of like buckling in the skin.
Yeah.
And essentially that's from the loss of collagen, that we get and, muscle and things like that. So, exercise can
Yep.
help, and then getting in with that, I mentioned, I spoke about a knuckle cup tool that I use. So it breaks up the kind of like the fascia in the
Yep.
skin and get in with some radio frequency just to help, lift and tighten, tone, firm. And that collagen production. Collagen is a big thing, for our bodies. Like we need it. And it really helps, and you will notice a difference in your body, as you begin to produce that. So, really, after the age of 21, we start, kind of losing collagen
Yep.
in our bodies. So anything we can, collagen supplements. I know, collagen drinks that a lot of ladies and gentlemen use for dietary supplement and things like that. So it's all helpful and beneficial.
I
Hmm.
know. I only recently found out that you could take collagen in pill form. Is that any good?
Hmm.
I mean, does that really do anything? Or I don't know.
Well, sometimes with pills, you have to be careful because of the way our digestive system and the digestive juices breaks down things before it even gets to where it needs to go. So I know like a lot of people take probiotics. I mean, this is okay. I'm kind of going off subject a little bit, but like, if people take, oh gosh, probiotic pills, sometimes the digestive juices in our stomach breaks it down before it even gets to where it needs to be, to be beneficial. So I do know there are some brands that kind of market themselves as having a better capsule that their product is inside, so that way it doesn't break down before it gets to where it needs to be. There's prebiotics, postbiotics, and probiotics. Pre, post, post. Oh gosh. Anyway, there's
I
three
don't
different. Yeah,
I don't know either, but I know what
yeah,
you mean. Okay, okay,
three,
that's fine. And then that's so
yeah,
confusing though, because then there's all this acidophilus and all these weird types of
yeah,
things. And how many
different.
billions of trillions of this do I need? Do I not? It's like,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, let me ask you this. You've been doing this for quite some time and you clearly
Hmm.
love, working with women and men. A lot of men
Yes,
coming in these days
yes,
too, right? Ladies and gentlemen.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Talk about this transition, which I'm
So
loving.
yeah, they are. I feel like a lot of times the men, they have more questions than the ladies, like body sculpting, huh? What is that? You know? Yeah, so men, they're curious too. I don't know if it's for them or if it's for their significant others or what have you, but they are curious. They're, coming in, getting facials done. And they're all about that self-care too. There's a lot of men who likes to, they're growing their beards out, they're taking care of their beards.
Yep.
It's like me, they don't have much hair on their head, so they're taking care of, the beard, that they can grow a full beard. But it's yeah, it's nice coming in for the facials. Yeah.
I
Not so
love it.
much body sculpting we haven't had, but facials, yes.
Okay, good. Well, I love
Mhm.
that men are on board and you know what? You're entitled to your self-care as well. I love going when I get my manicure, pedicure. There's it's so many men now doing those self-care things like their nails.
Mhm.
I love it.
Mhm.
I'm a proponent
Mhm.
for this. Equal rights for men and women, equal
There you
treatments for men
go.
and women, right?
Yeah, there you go.
And a
Uh-huh.
lot now guys can also benefit from, the you mentioned before the radioactive frequency. Is that work on them as well? I mean, how does it, are the guys doing these laser treatments as well?
Not so much. They don't really get into, at least at my practice, into the modalities of
Got
it
it.
as far as with their facials. The most I do is like LED therapy, but
Yes.
not much
Hmm.
of putting the wand on their face and doing like microcurrent and stuff like that. That might be just a little bit too metro for them. I don't know. but but definitely it can benefit,
Yeah.
because they age too, so with the radio frequency, again, it's all about that collagen production, reducing fine lines and wrinkles, um, so that sort of thing.
And one thing I don't think we haven't talked about before, but I saw on your page, you're also helping those ladies during their pregnancy with some amazing treatments and also brides to be. Could you share a little bit
Mhm.
of that?
Yeah, absolutely. So we love to do like packages and spa parties for
Yay.
that sort of thing. If you're getting married, there's, I believe, a package for that for the bride. And for pregnancy, sometimes the ingredients in facials aren't
Mm-hmm.
favorable for the pregnancy. So the facial options that I do offer for that is catered specifically for pregnancy, and the ingredients in there are very mild. So I believe one is our s'mores pregnancy
Yes.
detox, and the other is our oxygenation facial. And essentially, with those, pregnancy, it comes, it's a beautiful thing. But hormones, our hormones, they get up, and sometimes acne is a big issue, or sometimes dryness. You really never know what you're going to get with pregnancy. But again, all of our customized facials are tailored to specific needs. So if you see anything on our website, and you need it tweaked a bit, for sure we will tweak it. We're not a cookie cutter type of uh, uh, establishment. So everything is tailored to your skin. So, if you select something and then you come in and I see like, oh, maybe you would benefit from this, I will suggest that. And even
Mm-hmm.
ethically, if I'm not doing something that I don't feel comfortable with or that I see that it's dangerous for you. So I look out for your best interest in that. And it's not about I mean, of course it's, making money, but it's not about making money. For me, I love what I do. And, I'm going to recommend the right things for you just because ethically I wouldn't feel right, taking your money and doing something that I know you won't benefit from,
Love it.
or that's going to protect you. So, and I think a lot of that is just the nurse in me and just actually
Hmm.
as a person, I feel bad about certain things, so I wouldn't be able to sleep, if I did something that I knew I had no business doing. So again, I say all that just to say, if you select something and you're not quite sure about it, definitely when you get in, you'll have your consultation and we'll figure out the best options for you.
Amazing. Well,
Mhm.
remind us again how we can reach out to you before we
Yep.
continue.
Yeah, absolutely. You reach us out by phone to 602556557, or you can visit us on the web at www.mearadiance.com. And we're also on all the social medias too, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, Mother Earth Aesthetics.
Beautiful. Thanks so much. And Mother Earth, again, want to remind everyone your exact location in Fort Wayne.
We are in the North Crest Business Center, which is right behind the North Crest Shopping Center. And we are at 923 North Crest Shopping Center. That's our address. And we're in Suite D.
Perfect. Thanks again. And, again,
Mhm.
the holidays got to remind everyone those gift cards and those amazing deals. I mean, that's just fascinating. I wish I lived closer. I'm in New York. Wish I could fly in just for these
Yeah,
treatments. Buy a gift card, come in and save hundreds of dollars. This is awesome
you
stuff.
got it.
And you
Yeah.
also have a loyalty rewards program and VIP membership program as well, and the buy now, pay later. Let's talk about the financing aspect of
Yeah.
it.
Yep. So we offer Affirm, Klarna, and oh my, there's another one.
Oh,
Anyway, there's three. There's three that we offer, and you can directly pay through them, and your payments will be broken up into payment plans. So those are always options. If you say, "Oh my, I really like to have this done, but I can't afford it," well, you can. So when you select it on the website when you check out, just select one of those three payment options. And I believe there's no credit check as well. They don't check any credit. If so, it's a very soft check and it won't affect your credit score at all. And then you just make your payments through them.
okay,
So you can
awesome.
you can have the treatments that you want.
I love it. I love it. All right. What other things you think important to bring up today here right before the holidays? What other treatment did you kind of want to dive into or talk about, what makes you and, as an esthetician, as a nurse, so
Mhm,
unique?
mhm, mhm. What makes me unique? I feel like it's the aspect of having that knowledge of nursing. I feel like I can bring so much more to the table with explaining procedures and treatments for clients. And again, it's that tailored aspect of care that I bring. I feel like I like to call everyone my guest, not so much a client. I feel like it's more personable and again, my space, it's very serene, it's very calm, and I just like having that vibe in there. It's a very relaxing place to be. Again, nothing in there is uncomfortable, nothing in there is painful. It's just a nice little getaway, quaint place where everything that I do is explained to you, and you're not coming in there feeling like you have no idea what's about to happen to you.
Oh, I can imagine. I
Mhm.
know, but you got to be
Yeah.
trustworthy. You have to, and I'm sure
Mhm.
you acquired many relationships with these customers. And how do you
Mhm.
keep relationships abundant in this, ever changing and also very competitive field? Because I feel like there's so many other people out there doing these types of aesthetics, right? Maybe not that
Yeah.
to have the license or the like. I know
Mhm.
like a dentist that is doing Botox and stuff now. So like, just could you share a little bit about that?
Yeah. So my motto that I kind of learned from an education training that I recently took with body waxing, which I no longer do. She says that yes, the business it is oversaturated, but there's how many people in the world? There's enough business for everyone. And that's
Uh-huh.
how I feel about, like things with gatekeeping in the industry. I'm an educator. I love to explain what I'm doing. I don't like to hold back. Just because, again, there is enough business for everyone, and your tribe will find you. So business might not be big and booming at the very beginning, but if you're out there, you're being consistent, people will find you. And I say your tribe is the people that can connect
Yeah.
with your personality, and how you go about doing things. So with it, yes, there's a lot of people doing the exact same thing. And as you mentioned, like even chiropractors, some of the offices are doing the Botox. Um, it's 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 you. I think people come to you sometimes for you. Sometimes you can do the most crappiest job. Not saying we do that at Mother Earth Aesthetic. We
Hmm.
don't, but just for an example. But people will come to you just because they like you and they enjoy your company. So I think that's what I have to say about that. Like, there's enough business for everyone,
I love
and
it.
people will find you. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So,
Well, anything in particular now during this holiday winter season that you think is most important for our listeners to start getting treatments? Because a lot of the LED laser stuff, this is probably the
mhm.
time. Tell me about that because I know in the summer you got to be a little less invasive because a lot of us are in the sun no matter
Yeah.
what,
Yeah.
yeah, right?
So I was going to mention that, and I believe we brought that up on last show too, is that sunscreen, I think, for the winter is extremely important still in the winter, very relevant. And yes, you still do need to be wearing that, just because even though it's cloudy, it might be rainy, casty, those ultraviolet rays are still shining through just as ever, just as strong through those clouds. So it's important to protect our skin and make sure
Yeah.
that you're using an SPF of at least 30. 30 is going to do the trick just fine. And the caveat to that is that you need to reapply every so many hours, however the recommendations are on the instructions. So you put it on, and then you have to reapply for it to be effective. So if that means carrying it in your back pocket, you need
Hmm.
to do that. You need to reapply. So, and even for skin of color, it isn't essential for us to put that on as well.
Love
So
that.
yeah, everyone needs to wear sun protection because those UVA rays are not going to discriminate against
Yeah.
your pigment of your skin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I know we're almost out of time, but I also want to
Mhm.
briefly mention another service you do that not everybody
Uh-huh.
does, the intimate skin lightening. Could you tell us a little bit
Yes.
about that?
Of course. So that is through the product line Pravana, and it is a very mild chemical peel. It was formulated to be very gentle for those areas,
Mm-hmm.
of like your elbows, your breast, your lady parts, and your bum.
Yeah.
And in between the thighs as well. So it is a very, very mild peel that is formulated for those areas, and it's going to brighten you up. And it's best if done in segments of 3 sessions, along with home care. So there is a cleanser and a mask that you will go home with. And you need to use that for about a week or so, and you will notice tremendous results in the lightening of those areas with that treatment.
Perfect. Thank you
Mhm.
so much. All right, so let's get
Sure.
started. Remind the people how we contact you and
Ah,
get those gift cards ordered, ladies and gentlemen.
yep. Find us online, www.mearadiance.com and 260-255-6557. And all the social medias, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram, Mother Earth Aesthetics.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. Pleasure having you back. Looking forward to the
Thank
next
you.
time we connect again. And are we back before the holidays?
I don't believe so. I think we'll be
Oh,
back after the first of the year.
all right, good. Well, hopefully we'll have no computer issues. We could see the pictures
Yes.
and
Yes.
well, good. Well, until next year then. All right. See you
Till next
then.
year. See ya.
Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much.
much.
Have a
Bye
fantastic day. Bye, sweetheart.
bye.
Are you looking for even more of the podcasts and hosts that you love? The Podcast Business News Network is proud to announce that you now have even more ways to listen live. Check out the MyTuner Radio, online radio box, and Simple Radio apps on iOS and Android, or find us online. Search for Business News Network on mytuner-radio.com or search Podcast Business News Network on streama.com and onlineradiobox.com/US. Take your podcast on the go and don't miss a minute of the action.
Broadcasting from the business capital of the world, this is the Podcast Business News Network.
For nearly 2,000 severely injured veterans, everyday life has become filled with barriers.
Day-to-day simple tasks can become pretty daunting.
I have to carry my chair up 2 flights of steps or have somebody do it for me.
What scares me the most is just the falling.
When I'm struggling with my house, I think, to have that one great barrier just knocked down, it's crucial.
Home for Our Troops is a wonderful nonprofit that builds a
mortgage-free, fully adaptive, handicap-accessible house.
And there's no catch.
It'll be our very first home that we've ever owned. This is a game changer.
This is where your life begins again.
We need you to join us in completing this important mission. Please visit hfotusa.org and help build homes and rebuild lives.
Because of you, everything's going to be okay.